The leader psyche. The first pillar that we discussed in our last video was the pillar of the leadership psyche, the leader state. And we discussed briefly the three elements that really shape a leader's internal dynamics, what's going on deep within them. And the most important law that every leader should make, or anybody that's aiming to become a more effective leader, is that they should have the mindset that they want to constantly grow. Growth is not something a leader wants to do. It's something that he or she must do. And so understanding the inner workings of who you are as an individual and how you can grow these different elements of who you are truly shapes your inner psyche. The first element of our inner workings that we constantly need to grow is our mindset, our mentality. And really this is shaped with a leader with several key things that anybody must do to enhance and grow their intellectual capacity. The first of them is that they constantly need to learn. Learning is essential. They say leaders are readers, but really more than anything, leaders are learners. They're constantly trying to gain more insight, learn more, to have different perspectives, being able to get more wisdom from different places. Those are the things that really shape someone's mindset. And that can happen in so many different ways in our world. We can read books, we can listen to podcasts, we can constantly be in a state of learning so that we can better enhance our intellectual capacity. The second thing that grows your mindset are your experiences. Different experiences than the norm. And these are what we call novelties, things that happen to the mind that the mind has never experienced. And so it creates a new ability for you to process perspectives, being able to understand different opinions or different people. And all of this is essential when it comes to building and shaping a stronger mindset. Your ability to travel and see different parts of the world, different parts of the country, different parts of your community, experience different things with people that you might even disagree with, people that you've never interacted with before, whether it's race or religion or who they might be or where they might be associated with. Those experiences give you immense mental growth. And of course, we're not talking about spending time with people that are breaking your values or your principles or what you believe in terms of standards, but we're talking about being able to sit with somebody that has an opinion that they disagree with, or going to a place that you've never had an experience at, or eating something that you've never been able to experience before. All of these things truly enhance our cognitive abilities. And last but not least, the way a leader can grow his mindset is that they can shift the lens of the way they see things in the world. A leader sees optimism in people, the best in a situation, the best in a difficult circumstance. They see challenges as opportunities. They see mistakes as a learning opportunity. They're always shifting the way that they see things in life, and so they're able to become a better individual, a better leader, a more influential person on themselves first and on others. The second element that grows our psyche as a leader is our emotional state. Our emotions shape so much about our decision making, who we are, why we do certain things, who we associate with and who we disassociate with. Our emotions are constantly dictating our behavior. And so the first part that a leader must identify within them is that they have to have a good self-awareness of their emotional state. And this is what we call in the leadership science of emotional intelligence, that you have to be aware of the triggers of your emotions. You have to be aware of the state of your emotions, what you're feeling. Be mindful of the different emotional states that you're encountering. And so the second part of this is, after having awareness, is that you have to be able to have the ability to manage these emotions. And really, management of emotions comes down to a simple process. That when there's a stimulus, something in the world that triggers me, makes me angry or upset or frustrated or worried or have stress, that I don't automatically react. I'm not responsive. I'm in control of my emotions. And that really goes back to delaying the response between an impulse and a reaction. The better that you're able to not react, not be impulsive, but be controlled, be calm, be in control as a leader, it shapes so much of the state and standards that are exhibited in front of others. And people are modeling and reflecting your emotional state. People see the way you react and they react in a similar way. They see the way you respond and they respond in a similar way. So when I'm able to control and manage my emotions, it enhances my abilities in effectively leading others in a positive way. So a couple ways that we can do that is that we can first be proactive. Take initiative. Don't wait for things to happen. Constantly be in a state where you're on the offensive in your personal life, with your relationships, with tasks that need to be solved, with problems, with challenges, with hardships, with dealing with people. Be proactive. And the second way that you can regulate these emotions is that you can delay gratification. A leader has to be truly patient. He has to be able to persevere through challenging moments and times. And so when you're able to constrain your emotions, when you're able to manage your emotions, you're able to become a more effective leader. You're willing to sacrifice for others. You're willing to bite your tongue, be a little bit more patient, not talk back as impulsively. In that way, you're enhancing and growing your emotional state. And the third element of the leadership state or the leadership psyche is the soul, the spirit deep within us. And the only way the soul is able to be nourished or grown is that it does two things. Number one, it connects to the divine. It's able to connect to the Creator, Allah Azza wa Jal, and to be able to grow towards Him and for Him. And that happens through two essential ways. Number one, we connect with Allah regularly, either through His words, His message, His lessons in the Quran, that we're able to gain the wisdom and the insight with the direct communication that He gave us as individuals. And the second way we can connect to the divine is by connecting to His creation, by connecting to the people that He entrusted us with, the people that we build these relationships with, that we're supposed to care for and love and nurture and grow, or by connecting to His miraculous signs in the world. Nature, the beauty of the stars or the sky or the moon or the sun, anything that we see in the world, that we connect closer to Him, being the most divine, the most high. These three ingredients of the leader's state, the leader's psyche, the mind, the emotions, and the soul, shape so much of what's happening beneath the surface. And it shapes so much of the impact that we have on the people around us. Fix what's inside, and the world will be fixed all around you.